why I read on average about 90 books a year. So I've been doing this now probably for the past 3 years, some years more than others. This year I'm pushing for about 100. But what you got to realize is when you're trying to accelerate the vast learning that you're talking about, you want to make sure you do this. In reading books, first thing you got to find a particular space that is important to you, that you want to be in for a while. And I'm not playing about this. It's very, very serious if you want to read a lot of books. So one thing that I particularly do, I have Goodreads, I have Audible, I buy a lot of different books, and they're all from different genres. So what I like to do when I'm reading is highlight, study, go back. I've read some books 4, 5, 6 times in 1 year because of the fact that I've enjoyed the content that that particular book actually gives me. So another reason why I read on average of 90 books a year is because I'm a founder. I have to consistently be learning whatever I'm doing, whether it's on pitch decks, whether it's on team, whether it's on psychology, neuroscience, everything I have to be aware of. And it's truly, truly important that if you're a founder, that you're starting to read 90, 100, 115 books a year. And the reason why I say that is because you always got to be learning. That's the number one thing. So not just reading what you want to read or something that just makes you happy, but you also want to read the things that, you know, that you can kind of touch on or talk about or bring forth to yourself. Read the things that other people don't expect you to read. That is what's truly important. So one of my main tools that I do is the biggest asset that I have in myself is that I'm always continuing to learn, no matter what. And I think as a founder, you have to make sure that you're diving into those things. You make sure that you are not just learning about your product or your roadmap or your market, but you're also learning about the things you might not want to also speak about. Financials, you know, building your corpus of your team. All of these things are in books. And you want to make sure that you are a wealth of knowledge when it comes to whatever you're speaking to. So whether it's technology, agriculture, whether it's investments, consistently to up your book amount every single year. And when you start to slip on your books, you start to slip on other things. So make sure you have a good basis of books that you kind of like, right? And then you have the other basis of books where you're like, you know, you feel like you want to, but you kind of don't want to read because you might not think that it has enough value or any time. Those are the ones that really challenge you. Those are the ones that you kind of got to really push to the bottom line. So on average, reading about 90 books a year changed my life. It opened up my eyes to so much knowledge that at this particular point in time when I read a book, I challenge the thoughts of the author. Now, I mean, anyone that is a book person like myself, they get it. You know, several books that I've read maybe a couple of years ago, I challenge the thoughts now because the way in which my world is different. It's just different because you continue to read more books. When you are at the point of challenging authors and what they're writing, that's how you know you kind of have spread the knowledge of what you want to learn to a higher extent. So as a founder, if you're not reading upwards towards 80 to 90 books a year, you're in trouble. Because that means that you're losing a sense of learning. And once you lose a sense of learning, you're going to start to lose your sense of perception. So a couple of these books here, some good ones. Thrive, Social Lives, The Male Brain. This one's a great book. I've read this 3 times. Really, really interesting. Talks about child's brain, adolescent's brain, the midbrain, and then also the adult brain. And then, of course, I always make sure that I am, you know, shouting out my good, you know, this guy's an unbelievable author. The Originals book I read a while ago and continue to keep it on. A lot of my friends that do know me, they know I have a lot of books all the time. I even have an Excel spreadsheet full of books, probably close to about 200 books on its own. And I sometimes frequently add people on these books and say, hey, take one, leave one, you know, make sure that if you're looking at something that might pique your interest, that you continue to gather this wealth of knowledge. And because I'm a founder, I have to know certain things. I have to know, I mean, not just my market, but other people's markets, higher markets, lower markets, micro, macro. So I want all of you that are listening, mainly, of course, the founders, to continue to read continue to expand your mind, and continue to challenge yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. So thank you again. Enjoy, subscribe, and like.